I'm gonna draw a manga. I'm gonna do it. How hard can it be?
This is a lot harder than I thought. What have I done? This is insane.
So PewDiePie just created his first manga ever, and he did it not because he wants to become a professional mangaka, he just decided to create it and he did. So yeah, and the manga is pretty good. For his first manga ever, the results are actually amazing. You can check video by yourself, but yeah, it's very, very good. And that got me thinking, if someone who isn't even trying to become a mangaka can just decide and actually come up with a story, draw all the panels, all the pages, and actually finish it. So what's stopping other people? What's stopping you and me from actually creating and finishing our manga? Because right now more and more people are trying to learn how to draw and create manga through online courses. Skillshare, Domestika, Udemy, YouTube tutorials, and a bunch of other online courses. So the interest is clearly growing, but it raises a bigger question. Do aspiring mangakas actually need manga courses? Let's figure that out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that all courses are bad. I've taken courses myself. I watched countless of online video tutorials. I read all the books. I bought multiple books on manga creation. I've spent time on Skillshare and YouTube, and many of those courses, many of those books are amazing and they provide really valuable information. But I think that the problem with manga online courses is that it gets aspiring mangakas into a trap, because we convince ourselves that we are collecting information, that we are preparing, that we are looking for the tips and tricks on how to create better manga, that we are looking for next best brush for Clip Studio Paint. So we buy another course, we watch another video, we learn another technique, and we study another manga style. But somehow we never really get around actually creating manga. It feels productive, but often it's just procrastination hidden behind better branding, where we call it preparation. I think that biggest misunderstanding comes from what people think manga actually is, because most beginners think that manga is all about the drawing, and that's not exactly true. You know how YouTubers always say that audio is more important than video quality? And that's because usually YouTube viewers come for the story. So unless you're filming something visually spectacular, most viewers will tolerate average video quality, but bad audio they will leave immediately. And manga works in similar way. Art is your video and story is your audio. So great art can attract attention, but story is what keeps readers turning pages. So the manga with amazing story and average looking art can be successful, and the manga with amazing art but boring story will get you nowhere. But the tricky part is that storytelling mistakes is harder to see in comparison with drawing. When you start learning art, everything looks complicated. Then you learn about boxes and simple shapes and forms, and eventually your brain starts seeing structure underneath the things you are drawing. Storytelling works in the same way, kind of. At first, stories just look like a bunch of cool events happening one after another. A fight happens, someone dies, someone falls in love, something explodes. But after writing enough stories, you start noticing the structure underneath. You begin to see characters' goals, conflict, cause and effect, setups and payoffs, themes, character arcs. So you stop seeing random events and you start seeing how those events create an emotional experience for the reader. And the only way to develop that skill is to create more stories. And this is where my own experience comes in. As I already told, I watched tutorials, I bought courses, I read all the books available on manga creation and comics creation. But the biggest improvements in my manga didn't come from consuming more content, didn't come from consuming more information on how to create manga. They came from actually creating manga, submitting work for the contest, receiving a feedback, failing, trying again. So the biggest jump in my storytelling skills happened when I had to actually finish a complete story and put it in front of real readers, real judges, because suddenly all the theory becomes real. You have to think about pacing, panel flow, character motivation, story structure, page turns, emotional impact, and those are all the things that you can learn only by doing. So if your goal is actually to become a mangaka, my recommendation to you is firstly, read more. Read manga, read novels, read comics, read short stories, and most importantly, analyze those stories. Why this event happened? Why this scene is happening right now? Why did this character decision feel satisfying? Why was this moment emotional? Second, write more. Write short stories, come up with ideas, practice creating complete narratives, even if they're only one page long. And third, keep improving your art fundamentals. Anatomy, perspective, composition, characters, action. You don't necessarily need expensive manga courses for this, because there's already an enormous amount of free information available across internet. What matters most is a consistent practice. So personally, I would spend more time working on your storytelling skills than hunting for the perfect manga course, because storytelling is a skill most aspiring manga artists neglect. So do manga courses work? Sure, but I don't really think that the manga courses is the one thing that's standing between you and becoming a mangaka. The thing standing in the way is usually a lack of practice, a lack of complete manga. Because you see, PewDiePie didn't become manga artist simply because he bought the best possible manga course. He kind of became a manga artist because he decided to create one and he actually did what he decided. So before you buy your next manga course, ask yourself this one question. What person are you want to become? The person who learned everything there is about manga creation, who knows all the tips and tricks for making attention-grabbing manga pages? Or you want to become a person who actually sits down and creates their manga story from start to finish, even if the art isn't perfect, maybe even a little bit rough, but it gets finished anyway. And if you want to see how I sit down and create my own manga stories and fail miserably at multiple manga contests, you can check this video right here.
This is Author Song of my YouTube channel, and it's not made by AI. Someday I will become the greatest mangaka, so you better subscribe.